confirmed number of new coronavirus cases reported in Los Angeles County in the last 24 hours is 3,052, with 25 additional deaths. Here in Torrance, 29 additional cases were reported with no new deaths. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Leslie Robbins, filling in for Christine Lee. It's Wednesday, December 22nd. As we near the end of the year, U.S. health officials are making an early prediction that 2021 may have more deaths recorded than the previous year, despite the readily available COVID-19 vaccine. While it's too early to make it official, as death reports for November and December won't be counted for many weeks ahead, based on available information, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's mortality rate looks to head that way. 2020 was considered U.S. history's most lethal year due to the COVID-19 pandemic, with 3.384 million U.S. deaths. CDC officials say it's likely 2021's tally will account for more than 3.4 million deaths. COVID is now the number 3 cause of death behind heart disease and cancer. California's healthcare workers will soon have to meet another requirement. Governor Gavin Newsom announced this morning new policies and plans in place to ensure hospitals are prepared for the now dominant Omicron variant as it begins to spread across the state. Newsom says by February 1st, 2022, healthcare workers and all employees in high-risk congregate settings, including nursing homes, will be required to get their booster shot. This is in addition to the mandated vaccine requirement put in place back in September. Also, to help mitigate the spread of COVID-19 in the schools, the state is also increasing the availability of at-home COVID-19 tests across California so that K-12 public school students can be tested as they return to campus after winter break. The state is also making plans to expand antigen testing availability and increasing the hours of operation at state-sponsored Optum Serve sites so that testing is easy to access. College students and faculty across the University of California system will now be required to get a COVID booster before returning back on campus following winter break. In a letter sent to chancellors at the 10 UC schools statewide, UC President Dr. Michael Drake wrote, quote, "Under existing UC policy, students, faculty, and staff are required to keep their vaccination status up to date. The policy mandates COVID-19 boosters for those who are eligible," end quote. In an effort to mitigate the spread of the virus, Drake also advised staff to prepare for the possibility of remote learning once again as a preventative measure. UC Irvine and Riverside already announced they would switch to remote classes for the first 2 weeks of the winter break beginning in January. Staff and students are also advised to remain vigilant and continue to wear masks, limit in-person gatherings, and avoid large crowds and events, especially those indoors. Travelers at LAX got the chance to get a free COVID-19 vaccination or booster shot today. The Los Angeles World Airports announced its partnership with MedX Pharmacy and the Los Angeles County Department of Public Health to help make the vaccines readily available, as they are considered the best defense against COVID-19. The vaccine clinic is located on the lower level of the Tom Bradley International Terminal and will be open until 5 p.m. tonight. And if you or a family member has plans to travel next week, there's one more opportunity. On Wednesday, December 29th, the vaccine clinic will be set up once again at the same location. Moderna and Pfizer shots will be offered to those 12 and older, as well as a pediatric Pfizer vaccine for kids 5 to 11. Johnson & Johnson will also be on hand for those ages 18 and up. Well, with COVID cases on the rise, many scheduled events in Los Angeles are also being canceled. Event organizers are canceling, postponing, or moving their events to a virtual setting due to the now spread of the Omicron variant. Data from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention showed a nearly six-fold increase in Omicron infections in just 1 week. The National Hockey League announced they would be shutting down from today through Christmas due to COVID-19 concerns, as many players have tested positive within the league recently. The organizers of a large New Year's Eve event in downtown LA at Grand Park have also canceled the live audience for that celebration, which could hold about 75,000 people. They've once again decided to pivot to a virtual event and invite viewers to watch from the safety of their home on Grand Park's YouTube channel. Performances of A Christmas Carol at the Ahmanson Theater in downtown LA have also been canceled for the rest of the engagement after additional breakthrough cases were detected among the company. The latest Golden State Stimulus 2 checks have been cut just in time for the holidays. According to California's Franchise Tax Board, close to 9,000 payments worth $6.1 billion were issued on December 10th, and about 794,000 checks worth another $568 million were mailed between December 13th through December 31st. The state says roughly 8.1 million Golden State Stimulus 2 payments, valued at nearly $5.8 billion, have been issued so far. Governor Gavin Newsom's administration has said that 2 out of 3 Californians are eligible for a share of the $12 billion in Golden State Stimulus payments. And most Californians who qualify don't have to do anything to receive the payments as long as they have filed their 2020 tax return. To learn more, you can go to the State Franchise Tax Board's website at ftb.ca.gov. A no-burn day alert was declared today for residents living in the South Coast Air Basin. This includes portions of Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, and San Bernardino counties. The South Coast Air Quality Management District issues residential no-burn alerts prohibiting the use of indoor or outdoor burning devices, including fireplaces and fire pits, when levels of fine particulate air pollution in the region are forecast to be high, as smoke from wood burning can lead to health problems. You can sign up for email alerts at ailalerts.org to learn when mandatory no-burn day alerts are issued. LA County residents have just a few more days to apply for a discount on internet services. Thanks to the Federal Emergency Broadband Benefit, those who are eligible may get up to $50 off your bill. The program was designed in 2020 during the height of the pandemic to ensure everyone had broadband internet in order to access digital services for crucial resources such as housing, food assistance, and telehealth. According to the county, an estimated 822,000 households may be eligible for the discount, especially if one member is already receiving benefits from CalFresh, Medi-Cal, SSI, Lifeline, or is a student with a Pell Grant. While the program was recently made permanent, county officials say households should still apply before the end of the month, as benefits drop from $50 to $30 in January. You can apply online at internetforallnow.org. Procter & Gamble issued a voluntary recall of nearly 36 popular hair products after finding traces of benzene. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, P&G has begun a full review of its aerosol hair products, saying while the vast majority of their products are not part of the recall, consumers should check their supplies. The recall covers 32 dry shampoo and dry conditioner products from popular brands like Pantene, Herbal Essence, Aussie, and Old Spice. Benzene is a colorless chemical that evaporates when it is exposed to air. Health experts from the American Cancer Society says it should lead, and it could lead, to cancer. following repeated exposure, although it is one of the 20 most used chemicals in the country. P&G has not received any reports of adverse events related to the recall and is voluntarily pulling the affected items out of an abundance of caution. They're also offering to reimburse customers who fill out claim forms and provide proof of purchase for products on its list. The popular drugstore chain Rite announced plans are underway to shut down 63 stores throughout the U.S. over the next several months. That's about 2% of its retail footprint. Company officials say they're hoping to improve profits by nearly $25 million and have already begun to close underperforming stores as of November. Company officials hope it will not only reduce costs, but drive improved profitability and ensure the right stores are in the right locations to better serve their customers. Currently, Rite Aid has 2,500 stores in 19 states across the country. Now, Rite Aid isn't alone. Drugstore rival CVS also announced last month it would close nearly 900 stores over the next 3 years. That's roughly 9% of its 10,000 retail locations. Rite Aid has yet to announce which locations are expected to close. There are close to 575 stores throughout California. With just 3 days left until Christmas, K9 Corner's Rhiannon Trutanich shares with us the latest in her 12 days of Dogmas, with tips on how to share this holiday with your Santa Paws.
Hey Popeye, it is the 10th day of Dogmas, and you know what that means. We get to open door number 10 on your 12 days of Christmas toy calendar. What do you think it's gonna be today? Huh? Oh wow, this one's kind of hard to get out of there. It's a Santa! Oh, he's so cute! Cute is that? That's for you. Merry Christmas. Okay, so the idea that we are talking about today is going on a walk with your dog to see Christmas lights. It's such a special way to enjoy the season. You get to hang out with your pup, and it's just really, really nice to kind of get some exercise in and take in all of those beautiful holiday lights. So head outside, bundle up in your favorite jacket or Christmas sweater, and get your canine companion out there and just enjoy the season. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Rhiannon. You can catch all of the episodes online. Go to youtube.com/Torrance Citi CABLE. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share feel-good stories from our community, pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. Well, if you don't know already, there's a community in South Torrance that draws fans from near and far to see some of the best holiday decorations in town. Thousands flock to an area called Sleepy Hollow, where rows of homes are decked out to celebrate the holiday season. Run by the Seaside Neighborhood Association, residents in the community ask that visitors come and enjoy, but to also follow some basic safety guidelines to ensure everyone has a fun time. Be sure to watch for traffic stops and pedestrians, drive slow, and follow the flow of traffic. If you're walking the streets, be sure to look out for cars as well. And be respectful of neighbors and homeowners by keeping the noise level down after 10 p.m. Decorations stay up until January 1st. What a wonderful way to stop and enjoy the holidays. You can get more information about the light display at seasideholidaylights.com. Now, if you have a great story, upcoming event, a photo or video you'd like to share, email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. We would love to hear from you. Well, that is our update for COVID-19 today. We will see you back here tomorrow as Bella Shaw brings you the latest. Please be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time.